next guest was the solitary wild man, number 6, a.k.a. Cliff H. Pushed Val's buttons both literally and figuratively. Cliff, how are you?
What's up, Kennedy? How you doing?
Cliff, you're a quitter.
Oh,
you're a big quitter,
don't call
Cliff.
me that. Come on.
You
come
quit
on.
the show.
I had my time there, you know.
Mr. Gum flapping all talk.
Of
What
course,
happened to you?
You know, I'm a lot of talk, and I normally back it up, but
you couldn't back it up,
solitary
bro.
just drove me crazy. It drove me crazy. I couldn't take it anymore. I was
Is
done.
it really that bad? I mean, you were the one begging for more. Each challenge saying you could take it, give me more.
That's what I wanted.
This is nothing.
That's what I wanted. I definitely wanted to just keep going. I wanted those challenges, but you know what really drove me insane was the solitary. Like the treatments, the tests were all fine. The solitary, couldn't take that.
Just being by yourself.
Being by myself with my own thoughts.
You can't be by yourself.
I can't. I need constant attention all the time.
Did you really start to hallucinate?
You know what? You sleep like 2 hours a day, and then you get woken up, and then you get like 2 more hours of sleep. It's like when you're constantly getting used to waking up, like you'll be in the middle of a sleep, and you'll be in it for like an hour. Next thing you know, you're thinking, oh, I got to get up. You know, I got to get up. I got to do this. I got to do that. So I was constantly hallucinating. I didn't know whether I was asleep, I was awake, or what was going on. It was insane.
It really was insane, but it was really interesting to watch you because you were so egistical. I mean, you were egging Val on. You were begging for more.
Oh man, yeah, I definitely. I wanted. Val was trying to push me to my limits, and I was trying to get Val to I was trying to push her to her limits, and Val's crazy, that one.
Val is crazy, but you kind of went crazy too.
I definitely went
Solitary
crazy.
did what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to push people to their physical, mental, and emotional limits.
And it definitely pushed me to my emotional limits, I think.
Was that the first to go?
It definitely was, because I could have, like all the treatments, I was waiting for them to come. You know, I was like, you know, bring on the next treatment. Let's do 4 treatments a day.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, it was like 1 treatment a day, and like 16 doing nothing. And I was like, at least give me a TV, something. At least come in and talk to me or something. And it was like, no, you're going to lay there, you can't sleep, you're going to do nothing, and enjoy it.
Now, obviously, you've had time since solitary to think about the game. Do you regret leaving?
You know, I definitely do regret leaving because, you know, I think if I would have just got past that hump of just being annoyed, like I could have kept on going, I could have done more, you know, and I'm really interested to see what the other contestants are going to be put up against and like actually look at them and go, wow, I wonder if I could have done that. And, you know, if it's things,
at least the stuff that they've teased, you totally could have done all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like everything that we had to do, I could have done. I almost want to say like blindfolded, but like it was like worse, you know, like what's worse than blindfolded? Being actually on a bed of nails, you know, and it's like, yeah, even that like wasn't enough for me. Like I wanted more.
That seemed really painful. Everyone had welts and bruises on their back.
Pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
You guys were there for hours and hours, like over 4 hours. You were on a bed of nails. It was like
almost like 5 hours, you know, and after about a half an hour is when the pain starts to kick in, and your body just goes numb. You can't take it anymore. It just hurts more and more and more, and it's like, you know, the thing is I can deal with pain. Pain's, you know, doesn't really bother me too much, so I just sat there and dealt with it, and you know, if they would have kept that going until everyone quit, I would have been the last person on it, because I never would have left.
All right, what was the thing that, it seemed like there was one thing that made you snap? Take us to that moment.
You never mess with a man's chapstick. And, you know, since like day 1 in there, like, you know, all your items are taken away from you. You have nothing. All you have is the clothes on your body, you know. And I kept saying, Val, where's my chapstick? And it was like Val just kept keeping it away from me, keeping it away from me. I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to give it to you. And I kept thinking, you know, Val's just messing with me. She's like purposely doing this, purposely keeping this away from me. And I wasn't even thinking like, oh, it's got to be part of the game.
I've got your chapstick right here. This is what Val kept from me the whole time. This is what made you crazy.
That chapstick will last me about a week, so thank you for a week's supply of chapstick.
Not having chapstick really made you go insane?
It did, and you know, like, I actually need chapstick right now. I've been sitting here for about, you know, 5 minutes, or I definitely need some chapstick already.
Dry lips, just the sensation of having dry lips.
I think everyone knows what it's like to sit there and have dry lips, and it's like, imagine having dry lips, you know, day after day after day, and it's just like, oh, it just gets me. I was using like my sweat on my body for like chapstick, and I was like, this is getting disgusting, because we weren't showering, so it's like our whole, like from head to toe, we're like disgusting. Like I said, like I had my time, like it was my limit. I was done there, you know. I think if maybe I was a little bit more patient, like the first thing, like after my mom got done watching the episode, she was like, you know what, like when I talked to you on your very first day, I wanted to tell you, like, be patient, you know, don't get angry. And it's like, you know, Val cut off the conversation like halfway through, so we couldn't finish it. And she's like, you know what, I wish I told you that from the beginning, because if you would have just been patient, you could have done great, you know. So I think one thing I learned from this whole experience is I got to have more patience.
Clifford, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
Cliff H, number 6. Well, you can catch a marathon of the first 4 solitary episodes this Sunday only on Fox Reality.